What is up, guys and gals of the internet? I am the Brony King, and Happy New Year! I am really late on this video. Exactly a week late, actually. I kind of wanted to make this video, New Year's, but couldn't exactly do that, cause I actually don't have a reason. I don't, actually. I just didn't. Anyway, this is actually gonna be a mixed video, because I didn't make a Christmas video, either. So, this is going to contain so this is going to be two things. One, showing off some Christmas gifts I got. I did this last Christmas. I'm going to try and do this every Christmas. And then another tradition I want to start is every New Year's. I want to talk about the games I was able to experience in that year. The games I was able to play for the first time, the games I was able to beat, whether it was an old game or a new game, and games that I was able to experience and beat in the same year. I don't do that very often. I don't know why. I just don't. And like I said, I will be talking about Christmas gifts. And so first, I will talk about my Christmas gifts. I have them all back here. I'm going to have to go back and grab them. Also, my brother's over there setting something up. We're going to be doing something when I'm done recording. So, if you hear something, it's not a big deal. All right, let's start with some Christmas gifts. By the way, some of the video games... This fell. Oops. Some of the video games I got, I will be talking about in the games I got to experience part, not the Christmas part. Alright. So, first up, I got a Loot Crate, for Christmas, and this is falling apart. No! No, what? It's falling apart. Get back on there. So I got a Loot Crate, and one of the things I got was this little Loki versus Thor thing. It's really cool. I like it. It goes up here on my shelf. Alright. Another thing I got is a pop vinyl. This isn't from the crate. It's Piccolo, which something I found that my dad told me. If he had not lost the argument with my mom, my middle name would be Piccolo. So, that's kind of funny. Another thing I got from the Loot Crate is a little set thing of the final scene in Stranger Things. Season 1, for those of you who have watched it. I have. I really enjoyed it. Alright. Next thing I got is... Boom! An MP3 player. This may not seem... It's upside down, I just realized. I put it in the case upside down. Oops. This may not seem that big deal, not you guys, but I don't have a smartphone, so it's a great way to listen to music. Because this is my... I want to show you guys this. So... This is what I've been listening to music on for the past couple years. Unplug the headphones. This is what I've been using for music. It's old MP3 player. Alright, so next up are these two games that I've experienced in the past and I haven't quite beaten yet. That's a loud game.
I know, I'm just shuffling.
Playing the Walking Dead board game later. These are two games that I had experienced before this year, and I got them again, and I'm excited. Well, this one I have never owned. I just played it before. Animal Crossing. I now own every Animal Crossing other than Wild World for the DS. But this game is so fun. It's a calm game, but it's so much fun. So far, my favorite is New Leaf, because you have more control of what happens, but oh well. It's an extremely fun game. Now this one I have talked about in a past video, but only a little bit. Overlord Raising Hell. I have the original Overlord at my dad's house for Xbox 360. And then I got Overlord Raising Hell, which is Overlord plus all DLC over here now, and even I'm going to show you guys. Comes with a little map. Little map of the world. See, like, I've beaten that place, Mellow Hills. I've beaten Evernight Forest, and I've beaten Heaven's Peak. I'm on Golden Hills. Anyway, so yeah, that's a really fun game. I'm actually I'm almost done with the game. I got it 2 weeks ago, and I played it nonstop for 3 days. Yeah, I've almost beaten it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Christmas. I got a lot of shirts. This isn't one of them, but it's kind of cool. It's a French shirt. I got it from French class, obviously. And I got a couple really cool things. But now to move on. That was a huge, awesome voice crack, wasn't it? Time to move into video games that I got to experience this year. Let's start with video games that I experienced for the first time this year, but haven't beaten. So first up, Twisted Metal. This game is so much fun. Like, when I first got it, I wasn't a huge fan. When we first got it, I wasn't a huge fan of it. But it's so much fun. I beat the Sweet Tooth story. I think I'm working on the Dollface story now. I don't remember. Next game was a game on the Wii. Epic Mickey. The Wii's kind of dead now with both the Wii U and the Switch out. But this game's so much fun. I still own a Wii. This game's so much fun. It's surprisingly fun for a Mickey game. But I actually don't know what to say. It's just so much fun. I got stuck somewhere for a while, but don't judge me. Soul Calibur 4. I think this is 4. I hate Roman numerals. It might be 6. It's 4 or 6. It's 4, my brother says. It's 4. This one's so much fun. It's got Darth Vader. I'm upset I didn't get the one with Yoda, but I think you have to have the Xbox version of it for that. But it's so much fun. I've beaten the Darth Vader arcade mode. Starkiller is the worst person to fight, or the apprentice. That's what he's called. The other game is Avatar: The Last Airbender for the Wii. This game was originally released on the GameCube, and I watched my cousin play it. I never got to play it. I watched my cousin play it. Sorry about that yawn. But this game is so much fun. I haven't gotten all that far in it, because I got distracted with some of the other games, which I like a little bit more than this one. But it's fun. It's Avatar, too. That was one of the best Nickelodeon shows to ever graze the earth. It's one of the best shows to ever graze this earth. So I had to praise them a lot for making a decent game. Because a lot of shows and movies don't get that privilege of that. A lot of things either get a good game or a good movie or a good. It's like a good game or a good movie / show. You barely ever get both. Next up is games that I was able to. I just heard my mom yell about something. I thought I was in trouble. Games that I got to beat for the first time this year. First up, Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's face is cut out because I had to use it for a project. Sorry. Luigi's Mansion is such a fun game, and when I was little, I was never able to beat the final boss. And even then, for a while, I was too scared to face Chauncey. Then it was the really fat one. I can't remember his name. Then it was the Area 2 boss that I can't remember the name of now. Only ones that didn't really scare me at all was Melody. She's awesome. She's everyone's favorite. But I was so excited to beat this game for the first time. And actually, I beat it twice in this year. I beat it twice this year, so that's awesome. Next up, Pikmin 2. This game is so hard. It is frustrating. I mean, seriously. Like, Pikmin 1 was kind of hard. This one's insanely hard. Like, what the heck, Nintendo? You tried too hard to make it hard. But it's still so much fun. I might play through it again. I might go through all that rage again. I might. Probably not. But I might. Next up. This is my favorite game. Blank. No. What's in it is a GameCube game. Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents, Shadow Showdown. This is one of my favorite games as a kid, but I never beat it because I was bad at video games. Yeah, that's it. I was bad at video games when I was little. But I finally got to play it again. I bought it with my own money, really cheap actually. And I beat it, and it was so much fun. A lot shorter than I remembered. A lot shorter than I remembered. But still so much fun. I am quite glad that I got to experience that game again. And it was a whole lot of fun. This one, it's a 2-in-1 thing, but I'm only showing off one of them because I'm still trying to beat, because I haven't beaten the other one yet. This one's a dual disc of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. I beat Shadow of the Colossus. And the game it's so well made. It's such a great game. I feel, I don't know if something was wrong with my disc or something it's meant to do this, but it seemed that with the final 4 or 5 Colossi, that the game just did not want me to win. The game made it so that way I would lose my grip even when I had almost full grip. Like, I would just be like, nope, I have full grip. And I don't know, it was really frustrating, especially the final boss. Oh god, I don't want to talk about that. Oh god, that's a traumatizing experience right there. Next game. Another childhood game that I bought. I think actually I bought this in 2016, but beat it in 2017. I might be wrong on that. No, I bought it over the summer of this year. So, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. This game is so much fun. This by far I would have to say is my second or third favorite childhood game. I just realized that the back is screwed up a little bit. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But this game is so much fun. It's SpongeBob. He's upside down. It's SpongeBob in a game. And a good game. Because a lot of other games aren't that good. But this one was one of my favorite games. I'm so happy to be able to play it again. I was able to beat it, which is, again, something I wasn't able to do as a kid. When I was little, I was bad at video games. And I kept losing at the final boss. For those of you who don't know, the final boss, the entire game is based around Plankton making robots. And you gotta defeat them. So for the final boss of the game, it's a giant robot version of SpongeBob with a robot version of Plankton flying around. Well, I'd always beat SpongeBob, but then you had to go inside his head. And you had to jump around, avoid Plankton, and press buttons and stuff. I could never do that. It was too hard. I heard that. I will have you know, I beat it in like 5 or 6 tries. Maybe 7. That game, the final boss is kind of hard, okay? Okay, get off me. Alright, so that's it for the games that I beat this year. I actually do have a few more that I want to talk about when experience, but I'm going to go through all the actual physical ones I have with me, and then I'll go through some other ones. This is the only game that I got this year and beat this year. South Park: The Stick of Truth, baby. This game is so much fun. I can't really call myself a South Park fan, having seen 0 episodes. However, I will say that I like it. I can't say I'm a true fan until I've seen at least 1 episode. Gotta watch at least 1. But this game, it's so much fun. Like, for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna say this because I try to be a somewhat PG channel. There's a inappropriate part in the game. I think anyone who's played the game or seen someone play it knows what I'm talking about. And you, in this part of the game, you get an achievement. You stare at the inappropriate part in the game for 3 minutes. 3 interrupted minutes. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Yeah, I wanted to get that achievement. I wanted to get as many achievements as I could. I was nervous the entire time of my mom walking in. Yeah, I won't be playing through this game again. That's a lie. I'm playing through it again right now. Yeah, I'm playing through it all 4 times to beat all the classes. I played as the Jew the first time. Now I'm playing as the thief. Anyway, enough praise about this game. Alright, next part is things that are over there that I can't talk about because I don't want to unhook everything. I got a PS2. And that was my childhood. Right there. That thing was my childhood. And it's great to have it back. I only have one of my old games, and that's Barnyard the Game. You know, anyone remember that movie? I loved it. A lot of people hated it. I loved it. But the game, I think I like it maybe just as much, maybe even a little bit more. It was surprisingly well made for a Nickelodeon game. And especially for during the PS2 era. But it's a great game. I'm glad to play it. I think I'm actually getting close to the end of the game. The only other games... sorry, yawn. The only other games I play on there are WWE Raw vs. SmackDown 2007, which is so much fun. And I have 3 Guitar Heroes. Guitar Hero 3, Guitar Hero 2, and Guitar Hero Rock the 80s. I play those. I actually just beat... I forgot to bring that over here. I beat Guitar Hero 3. I forgot to talk about that. Oh well. Don't bring it over. Anyway, a little bit more, and then I'll be done. I'll be done talking. So, some games that I'm not able to bring the physical copies of them because they're at my dad's or they're Steam games. Games that I got to experience for the first time this year that I could not physically show. Start with some Steam games. Dead by Daylight. That game is so unnerving. I got it a good few months ago. I only played it a little bit then. I played it a little bit more over the weekend, actually. I've gotten really good as playing as, Survivor. I usually play as a Meg Thomas. But I didn't want to try. I didn't want to try the killer because I thought I was just gonna completely suck. I was kind of right. I tried out some of the characters. My main killer, because I don't have any DLC, is the Huntress. She's fun to play, and she's kind of easy to play for the people who suck. Because you can throw the hatchets. But it's a whole lot of fun. I'm not good at it. I'm not good as the killer, but it's fun. Next up, I think that's actually it for Steam games. Hold on. Was Undertale started this year? Or was that started in 2016? Okay, yeah, that was started in 2016. Alright, that's really it for Steam games, actually, now that I think about it. What was that? Oh, sorry. So, next up is games that I got over there that I couldn't bring because, like I said, they're at my dad's. First one I think about, Friday the 13th. A lot of people hated that game. I love it. It's so much fun. I've yet to play Jason because it's a random thing. Except I picked for the one I want to be more is the Survivor because while being the killer can be fun, I do prefer the Survivors. It's more when you're playing Jason, you don't get that thrill. It's a rush to try and avoid Jason. I did have one game where I hated the guy who was playing Jason. I don't understand if I did something to him or something. But, so we were playing, I was just doing something, he found me and a couple people I was with, seemed to really go after me, we got away, and then he shows up again, only goes after me again. I actually, stayed with that group for a little bit, and every time he showed up, he always found us, he always directed his attention toward us, and then when he got to us, directed his attention at me, and once I was dead, he did not care about anyone else in the game. Once I was dead, he just ignored everybody. I'm still mad about that. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15. My first Final Fantasy game, actually. And it is a whole lot of fun, actually. One of my friends told me that it was the best game they'd played. And I'm seeing why. It's a great game. I'm kind of sad it took me so long to get it. Oh, sorry, another yawn. Next up is Tales from the Borderlands. That's one I also beat. Telltale is a game company that I completely love. And seeing them make a game about Borderlands was amazing. Now I'm a little bit late. The game was made I think 1 or 2 years ago, but it was fun to be able to play. I didn't get the ending I exactly wanted. At the end of the game, you get to pick, I think, three people to join you to beat the Vault of the Traveler. The Vault monster of the Vault of the Traveler. What I wanted Janie, Athena, and Zero. I forgot to say to Zero that I'm a Vault Hunter, so I got stuck with August. I don't like August. Not at all. And I killed Felix. And I let the scientist... I told Athena to kill the scientist. So I was kind of stuck with him. Oh, well. Alright, so that's for Tales from the Borderlands. And I think the elephant in the room between me and my brother... Please don't. Don't do that, please. The elephant in the room between me and probably my brother, because he's kind of mad I got this game. South Park, The Fractured Butthole. It's the best name ever for a game. It doesn't do that. It is one of, if not the best RPG I have ever played. The wit in the game, there's so much witty commentary in the game. The combat's great. Everything is great, and you don't. And I actually did a thing. So I watched someone play through some Stick of Truth before I played through it. So I knew the combination to Cartman's to the Coon Layer. And there's a little Easter egg in there. If you put in the com right before actually finding it, then you get a coach yelling at you like you're Tom Brady, saying, "Will you stop cheating?" It was hilarious. I'm really glad I was able to see that. But anyway, I think that's all the games that I really experienced this year. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. This was a great year for gaming, for me at least. And I'm glad to have been able to experience it. This wasn't the best year. A lot of people are saying it's the worst year we've had, especially here on YouTube. Hasn't really affected me all that much since I'm not a big YouTuber, not really making money or anything. But it could be a thing that affects me in the future, maybe. This year sucking so much, the apocalypse could continue. Nah, I'm joking. That ended a while ago. Anyway, I believe that's all I want to talk about. So, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out some of my other videos if you want to. Make sure to check out my friends' channels, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.